today we're doing sweet and spicy pepper salad, and this is a variety of peppers, and it does take a little bit of time to get going, but trust me, it's going to be worth it, and it's something you can definitely do ahead. In fact, I encourage you to do it about 4 hours before you're ready to serve it. So if you've got family coming in, you've got time to still be with the crowd. So we're going to start with the dressing, and I'm going to use the juice from 1 orange, or if you don't have an orange to juice, but you have orange juice in the refrigerator, it's going to be about ½ cup. If you juice it yourself, I encourage you to go ahead and put the pulp in here too. It's in the blender. If you don't like pulp, it's pretty much going to disappear anyhow. And then I've got 2 cloves of garlic that have been minced up. Put those in there. And then a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And you can use whatever kind you've got handy or whichever kind you like. Probably not something that's excessively flavorful, but there's a lot of flavor going on here, so it's probably going to mask anything that would be a stronger one anyway. So this is going to get blended or pureed until it's really smooth. Okay, once you get that well blended, well purified to your desire, you probably don't want to have big chunks of garlic in there, but once it's pureed well, set it aside. We're going to get it again in just a minute. All right, get out a nice big bowl, or at least for me it's a big bowl for stirring purposes. And to the bowl I'm going to add 1 jalapeno that I have chopped up fairly finely. Now I seeded it and took the membranes out. I do wear gloves when I work with jalapeno just because I seem to have hands that burn more than some other people do apparently. And if you wanted a stronger pepper in this, you could definitely go with something stronger. If you don't like the heat at all, you could cut back on the amount of jalapeno that you added. I'm also going to add to this 1 mango that's been cut up, seeded and large dice. And then I've got 3 additional peppers. So as I said, this has a lot of pepper in it. There are 4, and they're all different colors, which add so much interest to the dish that people are going to want to try it that maybe don't usually like peppers. So 1 large red bell pepper, seeded and sliced the long way. The same with a green bell pepper, and the same with a yellow. Now, if you only had 1 color of pepper, say all you had was orange. Well, working for OSU, I'm not going to object to that, but this adds a lot more drama when you get the different colors going in there, pulls in a lot more interest, and if you had only had red, you could do that too. Now I'm going to use an apple. This is only half an apple, and I've taken the core out of it and again just sliced it the long way. You could slice this in half again if you wanted to so that they'd be more bite-sized, but the peppers are already so long that people are going to be dealing with that issue when it gets to eating it, so I wouldn't worry about that quite as much. And then I have about 1/3 cup of fairly finely chopped cilantro, about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. And put that in. And if you wanted to, if you're concerned about the salt content, or you just want to make sure that it's not too salty or whatnot, you can go ahead and mix it together and then come back and taste it and see if you need more. You can't ever take it out. That's why that's a good plan. All right, dressing is going over it, and then it's simply a matter of tossing it together so that everything gets coated. Now we do this, in part becomes a marinated salad because it's going to taste better if you can let it sit for about 4 hours. Now keep in mind that when you're marinating things that have a lot of green color in them, chlorophyll in particular, since that's the green color, if you leave it too long in acid, which the orange juice is, it's going to start to turn sort of that olive drab army color, which is great on a soldier but not so good in a salad. So seal this tightly, put it in the refrigerator. You could put it in a smaller container and seal it well. Let it sit for about 4 hours, and then when you're done, you get this terrific salad with so much color, so much flavor, that I think it's going to be a real delight to your family and those you share it with. I hope you'll give it a try. It's sweet and spicy pepper salad. For Oklahoma Gardening, I'm Barbara Brown.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.